Vitavon shock mounts for the Scx10iii. We're going to get these put on my 10.3 right here. Now, as you can see, all the nice shiny right there. I've already got the Vitavon axle housings, got the Vitavon knuckles, got the Vitavon pretty much everything dealing with axles. And so far, it's been pretty darn nice. So we're going to top it off with the shock mounts. Take a look. Here's a front and rear shock mount right here. Check this out. Nice aluminum. Really nicely made. And they don't add a lot of weight either. So as you can see, they're machined out. You know, they're really, really lightweight pieces, man. And I got to tell you, they're nice. We're going to start with the front left since that's the most involved. As you can see, I've already got the Vitavon panhard mount right there. So basically, I'm going to take the wheel and tire off, take the shock loose, and just simply unbolt and bolt on the new piece. With the screws out, you've also got to get that one loose right there. And I do believe that's where that cross member is supposed to go that I'm not using. So anyway, take that out, transfer the fender to this one, and then put it right back on. I've got this ready to go, transferred both bolts. Now, since I'm not using that cross piece, I did have to get a shorter bolt for that. But anyways, it is time to work on bolting this right back into the chassis. Everything bolted right into place perfectly. No issues. Everything is nicely threaded. You know, where the shock goes in up at the top. This is a very nice piece. And at this point, with all the Vitavon parts and pieces that I've done, I've come to expect the parts and pieces to be right on the money. This side is going to be super easy. Literally 2 bolts holding the shock mount on the frame, then the shock bolt, and then 2 holding the fender on. Super easy. The stock plastic piece uses countersunk screws front and back. Now the Vitavon uses a countersunk in the back, but needs a regular normal button head up front. So I just swapped that screw out for the proper button head, and there it is, just waiting for the shock to go right back on. Both front sides are done. Now it's time to move to the back. On the back, there are 5 screws to take out. I do have the crossbar on there, so the top 2 come out, plus the 2 chassis screws, and then the shock screw up at the top, and that piece comes right off. The old piece right here, new piece right there. Now, this has the extra lower hole on that for shock mounts in case you want to just raise this thing to the moon and do some mud bogging. Now, the front ones also have that as well. So, however, this uses the tapered screws, and so does this one. So, it's a direct bolt in. Simple and super easy. All 4 of them are on, and you know what that means, right? It's time to go drive. Well, let's see what good old Mr. Clickety McClickerson can do here. Mr. Clickety is a clicking. Now, as far as the driving part goes, I mean, I'm not really sure I can show you guys a whole lot on the driving. It's shock towers. But I can show you these axles. With the shock towers being anodized black, you know, it's kind of hard to see them. Whoa! That was a new line going up that. Show you guys these axles since they're so nice and shiny. I'm kind of glad that I kept these stock tires on here, gave them a chance. Are there better tires out there? Absolutely. But you know, I'm not competing with this truck. General use, these tires are actually just fine. Now granted, that depends on what your general use is. Aha, look at that. Aha. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what the issue is with this clicking transmission, and nobody seems to care. I know some of you guys are going to, ooh, look at the wind. I know some of you guys are going to post up, go check this video out, go check that video out. it'll fix it. Well, no. I've been to those videos and they did not fix the click. Nice and quiet there. That's because it's not under load. The under load is the biggest issue why everybody has an issue with this. And it's bad tolerance of the input gears on the input shaft. However, that's a topic for another video. Right here, we're looking at nice, shiny axles. Oh, settled right down. These axles are quite a bit heavier than the stock ones, and they do add to the stability of this truck. Or excuse me, this Jeep. Now, as you guys saw in the install, I'm still running the Reese sway bars, or the Reese sway bar in the back. Now we're in a nasty tip situation. Let's see what we can do here. Absolutely nothing. That's what we can do. Probably could have backed up. Oh man, one of those nasty old birds just swooped down and flipped this thing back on its wheels. I could not believe it. Unfortunately, I was not recording at the time, so no proof or evidence of that. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Alright, is it going to get up this? Well, no, I've been up this before with this truck, right? Haven't I? There it was. Oh, wow, I've been driving in second gear. Probably those super low gears on the input that are clicking right now. There we go. So this thing is geared so far down right now. First and second gear doesn't really matter. Oh, at least I crashed in the grass. There we go. Believe it or not, we actually got a little bit of rain, so the dirt got a little bit of moisture to it. Let's see how deep it went. It doesn't look like it went very deep at all. That looks good. Let's see. I'm gonna try some of that dig action here. Just let that dig drag. Front wheel drive action. All right, now back into four wheel drive. It's definitely got a little bit better on top. I don't think it's very wet underneath though. In some ways, I think this would benefit from a little bit of overdrive up front. Wow. Yeah. Not much. It's just a little bit of wetness on top. Woohoo! Now right here, I got these rocks from a friend of mine, and they are destined to go over there. However, they were right here. I was too lazy to carry them over there, and we had a competition coming up, so I just set them right here and made a course out of them. So these are due to be taken out of here very soon. But for now, they're just fine as part of the course. One thing about all that gear reduction and that gigantic motor that Crawlmaster Pro 10 turn from Holmes. It has zero issues moving this thing. Ooh, that was close. I was right on the edge of the other side over there on that turn. There we go. So guys, showing the shock towers, shock mounts, that's a little bit hard to do on the drive, especially when they're black like that. I mean, they just blend in perfectly. You'd almost never know they were there unless you were actually looking at them. However, I do got to tell you guys, we got to look at these axle housings again. And I did a whole video on the install of these axle housings and all that, but they just look spectacular. And I'm kind of trying my best not to destroy them on the rocks, because this is, in my opinion, more of a trail type truck. Although I do have a buddy who wins with this thing. He changed the body out and all that, but yeah, he does really good with it. Now, the tires are getting better and better. Are they as good as, you know, a J-Concept Landmine or a Proline Crawler or a Ott 6 KLR? Well, no. They're a RTR tire, but for what I'm doing with this, I think they're going to be fine. As far as the click go, Mr. Clickerson here, I may try one more video. There's been a few suggestions of using like aluminum foil or something to try to take the gap up between the input gears. Those two gears, they wobble on the shaft, and under normal unloaded driving, they just sit there and turn fine. When they get loaded, they start shifting on the shaft, and I am pretty sure that's the click. Other trucks may have a click, but the reason why this one gets so much attention is because it's under normal conditions, there is no click. Under loaded, it clicks. That's the issue. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked the video. Check that description for links for the Vitavon parts, the Vitavon axles, everything that I have on here. They're in the description. Links for eBay, Amazon, and AMain. They are affiliate links. So if you have anything in your cart, eBay, Amazon, or AMain, you know, come back to any of my videos, click that link and go check out. It's as simple as that. It gives a little bit of a commission and helps out the channel. Every little bit helps. Guys, hopefully you liked the video, and thank you all for watching. If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, you know, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.